Japanese versus the Vikings. Oh, Vikings are the highest win rate civ right now. Oh, this is fantastic. Vikings are the current highest win rate civ in 1900 ELO plus. You wouldn't believe it. It's such an it's such an underwhelming civ at times, it feels like, or like a basic civ. I know, shout out Atriarch, but Vikings have a 58.5% win rate, which is considered almost overpowered. 60% win rate is considered overpowered statistically, by the way. And they have a 58.5% win rate. The question is, though, how the hell is this civ broken? Is it the economy bonus, getting wheelbarrow and handcart for free? Is it the meta that favors them? I actually don't know. And what I'd like to do here is I'd like to try to use their bonuses as best I can, try to win this game. And let's try to figure out together what makes the Vikings so strong. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why it's a good civ. I understand, you know, wheelbarrow handcart for free is possibly the best bonus in the game standalone. But they have a lot of weaknesses, like no bombard cannons, no strong cavalry, missing bloodlines and husbandry, pretty limited options in late game. So many weaknesses associated with the civ as well. That's hard to imagine that it's the #1 civ in terms of win rates. Now, on my tier list, I'd put the Vikings somewhere, you know, maybe A tier, you know, maybe a little higher or lower, but not really. I think A tier is pretty solid for it. But to think it's an S plus tier civ according to win rates is very interesting. So let's try them out, see what we can do. I'm going to possibly play towards some infantry here. I'm up against the Japanese, so I wouldn't mind playing directly into archers. I think that also works. In fact, I think it might be better against the Japanese. I'll kind of talk about my thought process about that a little later. First, let me try to set up my map correctly here. So 2 on wood. All right. And I like you guys as well. Those watching on Twitch, those watching on YouTube, and those watching on the YouTube video as well. Drop a comment maybe to let me know why you guys think that Vikings are the highest win rate civ right now. It's funny because in a world where fast castles are kind of running rampant on the rank ladder right now, I wouldn't imagine Vikings to be such a strong civ, but maybe their strong infantry combined with a good eco lets them keep up with the fast castles from other civs. It's a very interesting topic, though. My opponent's taking some chickens. Let me see if there's a way to go around the side. This is boar number 2 for me. So I'm looking to click up shortly after this. I wouldn't mind just going for a mining camp as my second building, so I go straight into archers. I noticed 4 on wood with the Japanese. That's almost guaranteed to be men-at-arms. Or some kind of militia in Dark Age. I'm almost sure of it. So what I'm going to do is try to up at a reasonable time. I'm not going to rush it. Maybe something like a 20 population. But I'm going to try to set up some early walls. I think that's very, very important. I'll do 19 population. All right. Perfect. Get my mining camp set up on this gold. Then after this villager, I'll get loom, and I'll be on my way up to the next stage. Yeah, loom them up. Cool. So just playing a little bit of a defensive early game strategy. I don't want to die to the strong Japanese early game. Japanese, of course, one of the strongest early games in Age of Empires 2. They have, you know, faster hitting infantry, all kinds of savings in the early game. And there's the barracks. So it looks like it's going to be some kind of infantry coming on my side. He doesn't have to. He could just be making a fake early barracks. Kind of trying to trick me, but let's say the meta, the most common strategy played here with the Japanese, is going to be some kind of infantry early game, some kind of infantry opening. I'm going to take some chickens here. Take some chickens long distance. I don't want to make a mill because that's very hard to defend, a mill out there. That's a death sentence. All right. Still looking for any sign of a strategy here just to confirm it. Oh, mining camp on the gold. That's a pretty good hint. Walling like this is probably solid. Not sure how I want to do it, but let's check if he's on the berries. No berries yet for him. Interesting. I think these walls are actually just really solid. Did I get a hit? No. Players have gotten so good, man. Players have gotten so good. Not making those little silly mistakes of getting hit left and right. Now, I'm going to send my scout back now in case, he's got some infantry that slipped through the cracks. I want to have my scouts back to defend. A range on the fronts would be amazing right here. And then I'll just kind of wall up straight over here. So free wheelbarrow right away for me as the Vikings. Coming in a little faster for my chickens as well, which is nice. Of course, not using the main strength of the early game Vikings, which is the extra HP on those infantry units. However, I'm using a few other things like the free wheelbarrow right away. And of course, scaling towards their archers, which is kind of like their main unit. So I'm doing some things right with the Civ. I have to wall up a little faster here because him coming in would be a disaster. And let's try to get a couple more of those onto the gold. So just going to open for some clean, fast archers. And I'll start making some farms now that I can actually make them, now that I've got my mill. Okay, this fight is losing. I'm going to have to try to time it. Good. Okay, I'm just going to run, actually. I'm going to run back. Because if I don't run back, I'm going to eventually lose that scout. Then I really don't want to lose him. It's quite important for me. I still haven't confirmed if he's doing any kind of early game men-at-arms aggression. Let me get my hero the Vil. I'm going to make a house right here in this little nook. Squeeze that one in there. And here we go. Free wheelbarrow, so I'm naturally pulling ahead slightly just by going for some archers. He's also going for some archers. Has that wolf there. And fletching already done. That's the early game Japanese there for you. So I need to try to get to my blacksmith as soon as I can. Forgot my bit axe. Let's get that one right now. Hopefully I'm not too delayed. He might try to pass through here, but if he does, I think I'll surprise him with my archers. Let's wait and see what he goes for. He's going to pass to the scout now. He's going to pass right now. I have to be vigilant. Nothing yet. Okay. Okay, I was hoping to get a couple more shots on that scout, but couldn't quite nail him down. Gonna continue farming again with the free wheelbarrow. I'm in a great position to just have nothing happen in the early game. If nothing happens, I'm actually winning, in the long term. It's not gonna feel too strong early on though. Let's try to take some time on defense now and just set up my map in a slightly better way. So let me wall this up, and I'm going to wall the left side. He's doing a great job of actually just staying active with the scout there. And here he comes. He's not going to let me get any more walls down here. Fletching is so needed. Let's not lose this villager. Free wheelbarrow is, again, very nice to just run away quickly there. With another civ, I could lose that Vil. I would never think that Vikings are such a strong win rate, but, I mean, playing them right now, it feels pretty smooth. Doesn't feel like anything special, though, I will say. No fletching yet? I have to wait. Maybe it's that wheelbarrow that's just very good. He's coming in through. I think he's trying to bait me. I need to get the archer armor. Without it, it's very risky. Walling up that side's nice. I'll squeeze the village up top just to get these walls down as well. Trying to set up my map correctly. Big hits on that scout. That's going to be very helpful for the big fight that we're going to take quite soon. I'm going to look for it now. And look to try to pressure. So I'm not going to stay defensive all game, of course. That would be terrible. I just stayed defensive for a little bit just to not make any crazy mistakes. Now I'm going to look for some kind of pressure. Meanwhile, I've done a great job setting up my map back home. So now, I don't have those small early game walls. I have big late game setup walls. Not like hyper late game. But, for the mid game, I've got good wall setup. Wheelbarrow means I've got solid economy. A couple more bills to gold to try to go up to the next age. I think a little bit of trade here. Not too much. He also has armor, so I don't really have any specific advantage here. I might as well just wait. If anything, I might as well just wait. I'm going to get free handcart come Castle Age, so I'm actually happy waiting. Pick up that lumber camp. Didn't get horse collar, but I was not really calling for horse collar. The game was very intense early. Couple more farms. And we're up. I didn't take the chickens at all, but you don't really need the chickens. A lot of times you could actually skip them and it's fine. It's acceptable. And we're up. There we go. Crazy build. 17 minutes up to next stage. Full walls. I mean, what more can you ask for? It's a super standard setup. I've got a good economy. But here's the thing. What I don't understand is that nothing about this feels particularly powerful or special. It just feels like I am doing well. And by the way, for those wondering, you know, Vikings have a pretty good win rate at lower elos as well. Not quite a 58%, but they have something like a 54%. It's quite interesting. I have the exact numbers written on a notepad somewhere. Let me just hit this gate. So I can break in here long term. Is that a skirm he's making? Stay on the one range for now. Maybe look for a siege workshop. Siege workshop, extra town centers, that kind of stuff. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, workshop from home would be awesome. Second range was conventionally the way to go for many years, but we kind of realized that just getting a workshop and some mangonels is infinitely better than a second range with a few extra range units. You only go for that if you really need the extra numbers, which sometimes you do, but in this game, I probably won't. See what his walls are looking like. I don't want to get trapped, though, so I got to be kind of careful. Let me back up a little bit. Forward siege seems tempting right now. Nasty hill there, but I think I'm going to make a defensive siege. And I can always go forward with that defensive workshop. But just keeping it at home feels pretty nice. Let's go for the economy as well. With free handcart now coming in. Oof, my economy is going to be so freaking strong. Maybe that's how you win with Vikings. Just get a nice eco lead. Look at that 3 TC right away. With handcart right away. I mean, that's pretty damn strong. Workshop at home, just to stay safe. Way faster castle than him. I mean, okay, not way faster, but a little faster. That's enough for the timing, though. All right. Better micro so far from my opponent. Nice. Kind of dealt a little bit more to him. There's one more low HP. Couldn't quite get him. No worries. Let's use the chickens here. A little too many on gold. Those guys can go to the chickens. Oh, I'm feeling great right now. Honestly, I'm feeling great. I've got a good economic setup. I killed a few extra crossbows compared to him. Oh, a cheeky little crossbow here. I could kill that guy, but I have to garrison everything at once. One more shot. Nice. Managed to get him. I'll go for a couple of mangonels now. I don't want to delete the house. I want to... Yeah. It's okay. I want to just delete the palace head walls. No worries, though. We got some of these mangonels. I can't believe the Vikings are so high win rates. But I mean, with a game like this, they look insane. Makes me wonder, like, are pro players overcomplicating things, or is economy just king? Alright, let's continue fighting, trading. No ballistics needed. If he gets it, I'd consider him just behind. Mangonels are very good. They kind of countered the guy going ballistics if he is going for them. Okay, so I noticed he splits his units. Taking this hill. Bit risky though. My Mangonel is low HP, which means you can kill it with a downhill shot as well. I don't really want to fight this. I'm going to back up. I have to remember that I am in a great position. I don't need to take any risks. Food count's already starting to rise. Oh, those guys are in a bit of a pickle. I'm going to delete my scout because I'm housed. Poor guy. I don't even know if that's worth it, but... And now I'm just cruising to Imperial Age. Yeah, just such a good economy behind this. The handcart bonus on its own might just be the only reason here. Oh, nice at that ground. He splits. Saw that earlier. He likes to do the splits. I'll send my crossbows this way, and I'll keep my mangonels defending the front. I don't even need another one. I'm almost up to imp as well. Ridiculous economy. Holy. It's funny, we're quick to call the broken units out, but talk about this economy. Although I will say there's no way they're nerfing the Viking economy. This is a classic. This is a classic of the Civ. And we're up to imp. Wow. 26-minute click. Oh, great job by the opponent, by the way. Just constantly running away at the perfect time. A couple outposts here could be nice. Just to see where my opponent could potentially be moving. Seems to be on the front. Wouldn't mind some repairs here. Ooh, caught him a little bit there. Let's get the repairs down. Cheeky attack round. Oh, cinema. He got away on this side, though. Alright, we gotta do a bunch of stuff. Gotta go for some upgrades first and foremost. I want more ranges now because I'm starting to play. Here we go. Starting to play with a little bit more crossbows, going to Imperial Age. Alright, cleared them out here. Excellent. And just a couple more ranges. I got tons and tons of food here. Second range only. I'd like a lot more. Maybe a market even could be nice. Getting my university finally. I'm just kind of defending till imp. Let's use one of these villas to continue making outposts on the side. I'll also pair that with a town watch. And I'm also going to go do the same thing on the other side. So get outposts on both sides, establish great, in fact, vision, whilst pushing down the center. Vikings, not the most mobile civilization in the game. Again, cavalry being a huge weakness for them. Late game as well being kind of a weakness. So I'm looking to get control of the map quickly and drop a forward castle, try to wrap this game up as fast as I can. This is the timing window for the Vikings. You don't want to go for a hyper late game, so... Okay, I see him coming in early. I'll make a market here. Garrison, so he knows I know he's there. Could make a defensive castle, but nope. That's all there is to it. 30-minute game. I'm in Imperial Age. I've got a great economy, 86 villagers. I wonder where he's at. He's only on 2 town centers, guys. He's in poverty. Let's get a GG in the chat. I think this just shows how strong the Vikings are. But seriously, is this enough to make them the #1 win rate civ at the highest elo? So 1900 plus. I'm honestly not sure. Like, this felt impressive. This felt very simple, very straightforward. It's a cookie cutter game plan, right? Just always ahead to the next age. Always having a pretty good economy. And you know, I've got a nice 20 vill lead as well. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a nice theory when it comes to like gameplay in general, where it says that you don't need to overwhelm your opponent. You don't need a big win. You just need to be slightly ahead of your opponent, and that's enough to continue snowballing more and more advantage. It's especially true in RTS games, and I feel like that's maybe the reason why Vikings perform so well at the highest level. At the lower levels, I think it's a mix of a good economy, having, you know, strong infantry early game that really helps. But at high level, I think it's a good mix of like decent early game and just always being slightly further ahead because of that economy bonus, the wheelbarrow for free and the handcart for free as one bonus. Very, 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 very solid bonus. But there you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys think that the win rate for the Vikings is justified, let me know what factors are at play. Are they good at defending fast castles because of their strong economy? Is it just what I showed this game, which is just getting ahead and keeping that lead? I'm not entirely convinced what it is, but whatever it is, the Vikings feel insane right now, and Nothing really changed with them, but apparently they're just good in this meta. Very, very fun, though. Fun game, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and shout out the Vikings. Shout out the Vikings.